Hello everyone, welcome to the biology class. So we are in the chapter microbes in human welfare, and so far we have discussed how microbes can be used in our daily lifestyle practices, in our household products forming the bread, cheese, then helping in the formation of industrial products like antibiotics, various proteins, and even wine production. Then we talked how this microbes is used as a treatment. It's actually used as a treatment, secondary treatment, and getting rid of this microbes present in them. So then we talked about how these microbes can actually act as the biocontrollers and removing the various pests and getting us out from this pesticides and insecticides treatment. Now in this particular video we'll talk about how the microbes can act as a biofertilizer. So first of all, what is biofertilizer? Wherein the chemicals is not used and the fertilizer which is having the biological origin. So this is a scientist, just a small liver work. He is the very famous in the organic chemistry, and due to his effort only we have found so much of this chemical fertilizers, and he was a major contributor in the formation of these various chemical fertilizers. Now we are using the chemical fertilizers for various time. So no, this is a major cause of concern, and the use of chemical fertilizers is so much that we are in the place wherein this pollution of soil has been so much increased in the thousandfold because of using this. So this is a scientist Sir Albert Howard, wherein he talked about how the sustainable agriculture can be done, how this organic farming can be done, and how a person can overuse, just do not use the chemical fertilizer, and actually helping the farmers to switch to the organic farming and using of the biological fertilizers. Now, biofertilizers, they are the organisms and they are present down to the soil, beneath the soil. Okay, so we have seen that this is a toxic groundwater in Punjab, wherein this talked about how these chemical fertilizers, they enter into the groundwater and they are forming these toxic chemicals. These toxic chemicals, they actually can be utilized as a drinking purposes. They are nothing but these chemical fertilizers only, and they'll be drinking by the many people. So we must switch to the organic farming. So this is very important. So as far as the human health is concerned, the organic farming is the better option. And he's the father of the organic farming, the Sir Albert Howard, wherein he talked about the sustainable agriculture and use of the biofertilizers. So one of the most important thing will be these biofertilizer. They are the substances and they contain the living organisms and they promote the plant growth naturally. It also increases the soil fertility. So it does not had any deleterious or toxic effect. So what are these microorganisms? They can be fungus, they can be bacteria, they can be cyanobacteria, they can be azolla, pine, pea plant. So these all are the living systems and living flora and fauna. So this is a bacteria called rhizobium, then azospirillum and azotobacter, which is actually used as a biofertilizer, and they are also they can fix the atmospheric nitrogen in free living and they enrich the soil with the nitrogen. So you can find the rhizobia in the root of the legume plants, wherein it is fixing nitrogen into the nitrite and the nitrate, and then this nitrite and nitrate will be used by these plants to form the different kinds of proteins. So this rhizobium is particularly present in the leguminous crop. Then azospirillum and azotobacter, they are also helping in converting the atmospheric nitrogen into the nitrate, nitrite and ammonium forms, which will be again used by various plants, so that these help in the formation of the different proteins. So this is how these microbes, they are enriching the nitrogen quality and they are helping plants like millet, sugarcane, wheat, maize, so that they could get the enough nitrogen supply. This nostoc, anabaena, oxytolaria, these are the atmospheric fixing nitrogenous bacteria. So in the paddy field, this cyanobacteria used as a important fertilizers. Then this blue-green algae is also increasing the fertility. So numbers of biofertilizers are actually present and it is helping. Now this is azolla, and they are actually helping. They are the helping in the increasing the nitrogen quantity. So these, now you can ask like why these bacteria are doing that. So they actually live in the mutual relationship wherein these bacteria will get the shelter from the plant, and in turn these bacteria converted the atmospheric nitrogen into the usable form. So you can see this heterocyst, it is mentioning and showing wherein this anaerobic microbes can actually grow and convert and start converting these nitrogenous form into the nitrogen, and so that the fertility of the soil can be enhanced. Now, other than this bacteria, there are some fungus which live in the mycorrhizal association. And this mycorrhiza is just that when the tree, in the soil, when the tree roots are there, these tree roots will accumulate certain fungus. So this association between this fungus and the tree plant is called mycorrhiza. For example, is a glomus. So they live with the plant, they absorb the phosphorus from the soil and they pass it to the plant. So this kind of association, they help in so many ways. So when the plant is actually utilizing and forming the glucose, they also send it to these mycorrhizal association, and this is how they'll get benefited by the plants. So all these organisms, let it be the fungus or the bacteria, they live in the mutual relationship. This bacteria, they are like converting the complex nutrient into a simpler nutrient, and then it will absorb by the roots. Similar way, they are converting the nitrogen form from the atmospheric nitrogen form into the nitrite and nitrate and used by the plant. So we have to understand that it is very important that the farmers should use it regularly in their field to replenish the soil nutrients and also to reduce the dependence on the chemical fertilizer. So the biofertilizer is very much important and has to be in general used by the farmers. So this is all about the complete microbes in the biofertilizer use. So we have discussed all throughout how these microbes can be used in the human welfare. So this is all about the lesson. I hope you understood the topic. In case of doubt, do write me, and thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.